welcome to the post-GATE guidance session by the GATE Academy. First of all, I would like to congratulate all of you who has done well in GATE exam. My name is Mayur Birla and I am doing Masters of Engineering from Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Currently, I am into 4th semester. In 2013, I scored All India rank of 23. Now let us begin with the session. First of all, I will give you the brief about the 2015 GATE Mechanical Engineering. So, as you all of you know, rank 1 scored 98.33 marks. Then up to rank 200, the marks were 80 plus. Up to rank 850, the marks were 74 plus. Up to rank 1000, marks were 73 plus. Up to rank 2000, marks were 70 plus. Up to rank 3000, it were 64 plus. And for 4000, marks were 61 plus. So friends, this all marks are approximate. This is just to give you an idea where do you stand. So after GATE, what do you do after GATE? So as you know, there are two options after GATE. That is, either you will go for M.Tech or PhD, or you will get some job into PSU. So if you are confused between what to choose, let us think beyond that. What you want to do after that? Let us say after M.Tech, there are again two possibilities. You can go for PhD or you can go for job. Again, job can be private, or again you can land up into PSU. So my suggestion is, if after pursuing your masters, you want to get a job and you want to get into PSU, I will suggest directly go for job, because once you secure the job, what you can do is, you can by sponsorship, you can, after serving for a few years by under sponsorship, you can again join M.Tech program. So this will save you a lot of money and you can even earn. So that will be the good option. But if you are sure that you want to get into a private sector or you want to go for PhD, then kindly pursue M.Tech. Now let us see what are the options if you are going for job, then up to what rank shall you go for job? So up to AIR 500, you will there is high probability that you will get called from PSUs, but it is suggested that up to rank 1200 you should apply for PSU. You never know, you can get a call. About pursuing M.Tech or ME, so if you are looking for core mechanical engineering, so what option you are having? You can go into fluids and thermal. You can either go into design. This is for mechanical. So these two branches are favorite of many of them. That's why the cutoff for both of them will go very high. Then again there is manufacturing. You can go into CAD/CAM. You can even go to mechatronics. You can go to production or industrial engineering. If you want to go for aerospace, again from mechanical you can switch to aerospace for pursuing your masters. In aerospace, either you will go into aerodynamics, structures, controls, or propulsion. Now which field to choose? First of all, it depends on your interest, what you are interested into. If you are confused what to choose, if you want what will make your future prospect good, then fluids and thermal and design has lot of scope. Manufacturing, CAD, production, in industrial. If you go for these branches, you will surely get some good job after pursuing your masters. Mechatronics, again, this is a good branch, emerging branch. So with your interest, you can even try for mechatronics. In aerospace, aerodynamics, structures and control are very popular. Structures and design go hand in hand. In India, for propulsion, I will say there is a little less of a scope because due to infrastructure. Propulsion basically, in propulsion you will learn about different kind of engines working and how to design them. And those who have got lesser rank or those who are very much interested, they can even go for material science, and nanotechnology. For material science, as you know, IISc is among the best. Again, you can go for IIT Bombay, you can go for Kharagpur, Kanpur. Nanotechnology, there are new centers established for nanotechnology in IISc, in IIT Bombay. Also, IIT Kanpur, Kharagpur and Delhi are working lot of into nanotechnology. Now let us see what are the ranking in India for engineering college. So you must be knowing that IISc at the top. So if you are looking for doing masters from IISc in mechanical engineering, if your rank is between 1 to 50, you should apply. If you are going for aerospace engineering, your rank should be between 1 to 100. Last year cutoff for IISc was something around 34 for open category, all India rank of 34. Then second comes IIT Bombay. So for IIT Bombay, as you know, there are 4 branches. This time IIT Bombay is not allowing for nuclear engineering. So for IIT Bombay, your all India rank should be between 1 to 300. So you can get some good branch in IIT Bombay. And for this is for mechanical, this is for aerospace. For aerospace, you can go even up to 1 to 500. And for other branches, apart from mechanical and aerospace, you can even apply up to 750 rank. Now there is lot of confusion again. Those who have scored good marks, where to go, IISc or IIT Bombay? So I would like to clarify a small myth which I faced during my admissions. So we all know that it is said that in IISc professors force for you for pursuing PhD and they don't support that much for placement. But I will tell you this is not true. In IISc, if you look for mechanical department, professors are very good and they give you complete freedom. And even for placement in the core, if you are going into core companies, the placement for IISc and IIT Bombay, they go in hand. So you can expect package something around 10k, 10 lakhs per annum. So even it is like we are said that if you land up into IIT Bombay, you can earn 20 lakhs to 40 lakhs. But if you are looking for core branches, this is the average package which you can expect. Then what is the advantage of IIT Bombay? IIT Bombay, the advantage is there are a lot of non-core branches like finance, management. So you can land up into that and you can have a good package. So if you are looking for a good job, go for IIT Bombay. If you are just looking for good research, go for IISc. Then again, for IIT Delhi, you can, if your rank is up to 800, you can apply. So I will suggest those who want to land up after master, those who want to land up into IAS or IES, they can go to IIT Delhi, because the thing is, as you know, there are a lot of good coaching and a lot of good atmosphere available into IIT Delhi, so you can prepare well if you go into IIT Delhi. Again, for IIT Madras, again the rank will up to 800 will fetch you to IIT Madras. The strength of IIT Madras is the thermal science and automobile is really good into IIT Madras. So if you are looking for getting into automobiles or thermal science, please go for IIT Madras. Then comes IIT Kanpur. So IIT Kanpur, again, if your rank is up to 1000, you should apply for IIT Kanpur. What are the strengths for IIT Kanpur? In IIT Kanpur, there is a lot of good computational work into IIT Kanpur. There is you need very good mathematical background, and even if you don't have mathematical background, you will develop it after going to IIT Kanpur. Again, in IIT Kanpur, a lot of good work is going for CFD into fluids. So those who are interested into fluids, you can opt for IIT Kanpur, IIT Bombay. You can go for aerospace branch there. Then comes IIT Kharagpur. So again, if your rank is up to 1000, you can apply for IIT Kharagpur. Then comes IIT Roorkee. Again, for IIT Roorkee, if your rank is up to 1500, you should apply for IIT Roorkee. Then comes IIT Guwahati. If your rank is up to 2000, you can go for IIT Guwahati. The placement scenario, I will say for IIT Guwahati is not at par with IIT Bombay, Delhi or IISc. Then after these colleges, you can go for NITs. I will suggest instead of going for new IITs, you can go into NITs, few NITs which are top. NITs like Trichy, Warangal and Suratkal. So you can go into this one. Even NIT Allahabad is a good option to explore. Then after these NITs, you can even get into new IITs. After a new IIT, you can try for a few other NITs, and then you can also go for some state colleges. So this ranking. Sorry for interruption. So this ranking you can even get from various sources on internet like Outlook, India Today. All these sites will give you ranking. Again, for IITs, you have to apply for individual IITs. There is no centralized process which is available for applying for IITs. So you have to go to each and every IIT website and you have to apply there. But for NITs, there is one centralized process. You can visit CCMT site, and this is the centralized process. So if you want to apply for any NIT, you log into this site, and whatever formalities need to be done, you can find on this CCMT website. Again, one more point. So let's say if your rank is somewhere between 500 to 1000. So definitely it is very difficult to get into IISc or IIT Bombay, Master of Engineering or Master of Technology program. But if you are very passionate to go into IISc, IIT Bombay, so what can be done is you can go for MSc program. So what is MSc program? So I will just brief you about the MSc program. So what distinguishes MSc from M.Tech or ME? So in MSc, you have to do lot of research, and this program you have to do lot of coursework. Let's say for IISc, for if you are doing mechanical ME, so you have to do 12 courses, and if you are MSc, you need to do only 4 courses. So it is expected that you spend your lot of time into research rather than doing coursework. You do only whatever is required, coursework. And ME program is of fixed duration, that is 2 years. However, MSc can go anywhere between 1.5, this is the minimum duration, up to 3 years. So if you are very good, you can even finish in 1.5 years, 2 years, 2.5 or 3 years. So it depends on you. The cutoff for MSc is little on the lower side compared to ME and M.Tech. So apart from the advantage, what are the drawbacks? The thing is, in MSc in India, if you are going for a placement, not lot of company consider MSc candidate. In their eligibility criteria, it is clearly given that only ME or M.Tech. But if you want to apply for PhD program outside, abroad, so you can surely go into MSc. This will give you good papers, and you can land up into good university abroad. But publishing in paper in research paper in ME and M.Tech is really challenging. So now we can start with our question and answer session. I will request all of you, while asking your question, please post your All India rank as well as your GATE score. Okay. So first question is for my GATE score is 468 in general category. To what institute can I apply? I am Manoj Thapa. Okay, that's it. So your GATE score is 468. I think you should go for NITs which are lower, like NIT Srinagar. But this score, to be very frank, won't get you into any NITs. You can even try for state colleges. Next score is from Manoj Thapa. My rank is 3072 and gate score 686. What is my choice for admission? And I have color blindness, so which branch I will not take? Okay, Manoj. So color blindness is not an issue for getting into academics, but color blindness is an issue for getting into PSUs, and few of the private companies also don't consider will not consider you. So I will suggest you to choose your branch wisely. Let's say I will suggest don't go into thermal side. Why? Because if you want to go into PSUs like NTPC or all these things, so you cannot get a job. I will suggest for 4000 rank, you can go for NITs. Even NIT Surat you can apply, Jaipur you can apply, NIT Nagpur you can apply. So these all NIT you can try. Okay, my gate score is 539, category general, rank 9605. Can I expect call from NIT? No, I think it is very difficult to get a call at 9000 rank from NIT. But you can see last year cutoff from CCMT website. They have posted all 2014 gate score cutoff. So you can visit this site. You will get a fair idea of which NIT you can get. But as per my experience, you won't get any call from NITs. You can try, or you can try non-conventional branches. You can even go for like industrial safety and all this kind of branches. But what my suggestion will be, instead you can write exam once again and get a good score, because doing masters from a branch which is not that good, or which is not into a very code. So instead of that, you can go for a good branch, even with a college whose ranking is bit low. So again, my rank is 9516. I think I have already answered for the previous one. My gate score is 743 and AR 1588. Which college can I apply? Actually, you can apply to all college, but I will suggest at that rank you can go for Kharagpur. Well, it is very difficult to get into Kharagpur. You can even try Roorkee, IIT Roorkee. And yeah, you can even consider for like I said, for MSc you can consider, because for MSc program they call you for interview. So even they call for a gate rank which is very higher, like you said, like is the case with you, like 15,000. Even they might call you. So if you perform really good into interview, you can get into some good IITs. Or with this rank, you can even try for a top 4 NITs like NIT Trichy, Suratkar, Warangal, Allahabad. Next question is, my rank is 2541, gate score 704. What are the chances? Yeah, you have a good chances getting into NITs. You can try for NIT Calicut. You can NIT Calicut. You can go for branches which are like except for thermal and design. You can go for other branches. NIT Calicut, then NIT Rourkela is also a good option. NIT Surat, NIT Jaipur, all this you can try. Next question. Sir, I got 376 score. Is there any private company for me? I want to work. I think with this low rank, not much of a company will consider. Even if you get opportunity into that company, your progress growth rate won't be that high if you can go for a good master's degree from a good college. So let's say for that rank, you can expect some salary around 15k to 25k. But if you go for good colleges, your salary will be something around 50k. And it's not about the starting salary; it's about the future growth. So I will suggest you, if you can drop for one year, it will be good. At 539 gate score, I get admission to climatic science in IISc Bangalore. Well, for climatic sciences, the department is known as chaos. So I think you don't have that good chance for getting into IISc Bangalore. But they might call you for interview. My gate score is 546 with 51.31 marks. I am from general category. Which NIT can I apply? Please suggest me. Is there any IITs or PSU, including private, that are suitable for me? With the 546 score, I don't think so. Any 7 IITs, which are the old IITs, you cannot expect any call from that IITs. Even with PSU, with this score, no PSU. I mean, there is very less probability that any PSU will give a call. So again, you can go for NITs, not top NITs, but which are a little bit ranked lower. You can go for them, or for even you can go for state colleges like Jadavpur University in Kolkata, or you can go for the COEP or VGTI in Maharashtra, or PSG Coimbatore College. So these all are good options. This one. Sir, my rank is 6028 and gate score 602. Sir, please tell me the scope of getting interdisciplinary branches in top IITs. And sir, can you please explain the difference between MS and M.Tech? Yeah, I think I have already explained you the difference between MS and M.Tech, but still I will explain it once again. So MS is basically research intense course where the coursework requirement is low, but you have to carry out good research. And in M.Tech there is lot of coursework which you undergo. So this is the basic difference. One is the research intense, one is what do you call academic intense program. But there is no such thing that MS is good or M.Tech is good. It all depends on you. Sir, can I get material science with 6028 rank in IIT Kharagpur? No, friend. I think it's really difficult with this rank to get into IIT Kharagpur into material science. Good evening, sir. Yeah, good evening. My gate score is 532. What are the scope for me now? Can I expect a call from NITs? Yeah, you can not in first round, but you can wait for second, third round, or maybe for spot admission you can wait, and you can get a call. But it's very difficult to get a call in the first round, and that too from the top NITs. I haven't qualified GATE, but my research skills are good. Where can I develop these skills? Yeah, this is very good question. Because many of you have not qualified your GATE, that doesn't mean that you cannot work. So one option is that if you really want to get into research, so you can apply for research assistant or project assistant program. So in IICs and IITs, in IIC it is known as project assistant. So you have to mail to prof, and you have to tell what are your interests. You have to find a professor which is working in your field of interest. You can mail them, you can send your CV and ask if there any vacancy for project assistantship. In project assistant, what you do is you work for professor, whatever project are ongoing, and thereafter you can enhance your research skill. Somewhere it is known as research assistant, somewhere it is known as project assistant. So you can really visit to all IITs or IISc sites, and you can get one of them. And then while doing your project assistantship, you can prepare for your GATE and reappear and get into the same college. Sir, does B.Tech CGP and previous academic record play a role in getting a seat? Yes, definitely it plays a record. First of all, your CGPA for all IITs and IISc, there is minimum CGPA criteria, which only on qualifying that you get a call. Yeah, that's it. And apart from, the thing is, for mechanical engineering, most of the admission are the direct admission. So in that, this apart from qualification like go and no gauge, your previous record don't matter. But if you are going for an interview, there it will matter. Okay, can you explain about industrial safety in safety engineering in NIT Trichy? What is the difference between G1, G2, and G3? Sorry, this is very specific question, and I have no answer to it. But what you can do is you can visit their site. You can get more inputs from the site. If you are not satisfied, you can even write to professor. One thing I would like to tell all of you is that if you are having any doubts regarding admission procedure, coursework, or any other doubt which is a genuine doubt, you can any day write to any professor across the country or even abroad. They will definitely call you back, and just make sure that your mail is really humble and language is good, so you can get insight if you want by mailing the professors. Sir, my score is 670 and rank is AIR 3567 OBC category. What are my chances of getting into IITs and top NITs? Well, even with your OBC category, I don't think you will get IITs like IIT Bombay, IIT Delhi, Kanpur. You can try for Guwahati, you can even try for Roorkee, and with OBC category, I think you have a chance into getting into NITs, good NITs. Sir, which are the best private college in terms of placement? Can you please give the ranking? Okay, like there is, if you see, I will be very diplomatic to this question. There is no there is no uniform ranking, because the uniform criteria for all of this India Today Outlook, they all differ. So after a few IITs or top NITs, everybody is on every NIT or even the new IIT are at the same level. So it depends on your choice, and what I will suggest, you should look while choosing private college. If you, let's say you want to get into design, so you can visit the college website which you are targeting. You can see the faculty which are working in design. You can see their recent publication. You can see there what are the background, and then you can decide this will be better. Sir, how it's bits Pilani when it comes to placement for M.Tech? Well, BITS Pilani is a very good college, and for placement, you can there is not 100% placement, but if you are in the top notch, definitely you have good chance to get placed. Yeah, do company place MSc or MS? Yeah, definitely. Not all company consider MS and MSc, but there are companies which consider MSc, and I mean, it is observed that from IISc, IIT Bombay, and all this MSc candidate get a good placement. My GATE score is 713, rank is 2314. Can I get a job in government sector? I don't completely understand your question. Can I get a job in government section? As in, if you are asking for PSU, so there is very less probability that you will get a call from PSU. But anyways, if you are not talking about PSU, yeah, you can get. Why not? My GATE score is 720, AR 2258. What is the scope to study in TUM Germany? Yeah, this is a good question again. A lot of foreign universities like Germany, Singapore, they consider your GATE score. So yeah, you have good chance to get into Germany, and those who cannot make into IIT or NITs, this is again one good thing. You can go for foreign universities like Germany, TUs in Germany, or maybe into Singapore University. Ranking of COP and VGTI is much higher than new IITs and some IITs. Yeah, I mean, I cannot rank exactly where COP and VGTI stand, but being old colleges, yeah, the ranking is good for COP and VGTI. Also, there are many old faculties, new faculties also are good. So, if I don't know what is your score and rank, but you can even go for COP and VGTI. Can write down the negative points of doing MS from IITs. Okay, so if you are looking for a job, so that is what I already said. Not all companies consider MS for their placement. So this is only negative point for doing MS, because many of the company thinks MSc as a Master of Science, which is generally done after BS and BSc and MSc. So they the HR there don't really know what is the actual difference between MSc and M.Tech, or maybe the reason is they don't want research focused students. They want some practical application. That's why they go for M.Tech. But frankly speaking, apart from coursework and research, there is not much of difference between MSc and M.Tech. For score 743 and rank 1588, is there any chance for MSc plus PhD or M.Tech plus PhD program in higher IITs? Yes, sure. There is a good chance for going into MSc plus PhD into IITs. But I will like to suggest one thing, which I observe with my friends, my peers, is that many of us are very enthusiastic at the starting for going into PhD. But as and when once you enter into PhD, you feel little frustrating. So good option will be go for masters. You get a feel of what is research, and do you really want to spend another 4 years into PhD. So I think this is a good option. But if you are very sure about research, you can go for MSc and PhD program. It is very good, and it will also save you a lot of time. Like I will say, in India generally, after masters, the PhD duration is 4 and 4 to 4.5 on an average. So your masters is for 2 years plus PhD is for 4 to 4.5. But if you directly go for MS plus PhD integrated program, then your direct PhD is somewhere around 5.5. Again, these are the average figure. So in going direct PhD, you save at least 1 year. So, and this figure are average, like I already said. So this is not the fixed duration. Few people have even completed their PhD in 1.5 to 2 years, and few also take 8 years. So this is the scene currently in IITs and IISc. Can mechanical student goes to applied mechanics in IIT? My gate score is 695. What is my chances? Yeah. So definitely a mechanical engineer can go into applied mechanics, but to be very sure, what you can do is you can go to that specific IIT website, download information brochure for GATE, and there they have all NITs have consistently given matrix where, let's say, this is applied mechanics. So in front they would have written what all. I'm sorry. So applied mechanics. So in front they would have written what all branches can apply to this mechanical applied mechanics branch. So for example, you will get XC, which is you can even get ME, all this AE. This is just for example that all this those who have given GATE qualified in this they can apply for applied mechanics. So it is advisable to visit to that individual IIT website and download information browser, and you will get the correct information there. I am not a qualified GATE exam. Can I opt for MS or JRF? I am very much interested in research area. Okay. I am not sure what you exactly want to ask. Where you want to do MSc? Is it into IITs, NITs? So for IITs, NITs, if you are not GATE qualified, no, you don't get a chance to be a JRF. But thing is, you can try for CSIR labs. For CSIR labs, you have to give another exam, which is NIT National Eligibility Test. So if you are NIT qualified, you can go into CSIR and become junior research fellow. So this is also another option. But again, this NIT is generally conducted into month of December. So already it has conducted, so you have to wait for 1 year if you don't want to go for GATE again. Sir, I belong to SC category. My rank is 21,500. What are my chances? My anything in mechanical engineering? Okay. So again, what you are targeting, I don't know. I mean, NIT is private college or a state government college, but with this rank, I think IITs are difficult. NITs, top NITs are also difficult. You can go for some lower ranks, or you can go for even state colleges. Like state colleges are very good. Like somebody already asked about QAP, VGTI. So you can even go for that colleges, Jadavpur University. So you can explore the possibility. How good is a clinical engineering for a mechanical engineer? Well, it is very personally depends how much enthusiast you are. But to be very frank, nowadays whatever research or whatever projects are going on all over country, or in fact all over world, they are not focused to one single branch. Every project or majority of project rather are interdisciplinary. Like if you are working into mechanics or strength of material, then you will be modeling the Young's modulus of cell tissues and all this stuff. So it comes like, even if you want to work into solid mechanics, there is some biological part. So yes, it can be a good option. It depends. It all depends on you. Sir, my rank is 5916 and score is 611. Can I get NIT for design? Oh, with this rank, you will get, like, if you look into previous year, this you can get NIT Raipur, NIT Agartala, Bhopal, Patna, Silchar. All these branches you can try, all these NITs you can try with your score. Okay, sir, I am from Jadavpur University working in Bajaj Auto with salary of 43K. My gate score is 704 and rank is 2541. Should I get into JU or any NITs for M.Tech, or should I drop 1 year and prepare? Well, I will suggest you should drop for 1 year and then prepare, because with your rank, whatever you will get, NITs, what you can expect is some bottom branches from the top NITs, or some good branches from bottom NITs. So the placement scenario in NIT are not that good. So it is suggested that you drop for 1 year, prepare well, and get into some good IITs or ISc. Sir, I am physically handicapped in color blindness and my score is 680. So what are chances in IITs and rank? Okay, so I don't know what does it mean if physically handicapped in color blindness. So I think color blindness is not considered into PhD physically handicapped category, but I am not very sure whether you are having partial color blindness or full color blindness. So it's better you can write to that specific IIT where you want to apply, and you can clarify your thing. Can a good GATE score rank help in getting job in private companies? Can a good GATE score or rank help in getting job in private companies? What range of score is acceptable? Okay, so sure, if you are having good score, that means you have already proven that you are good. I mean, this is a national level competitive exam, so there is in the first impression there will be a little impact while you are going for interviews, or even your CV might be considered by private companies. Okay, and you even asked that what is a good score? I'm not sure what is a good score. It all depends on company. So, but anyways, if your all India rank is something below 2000, so you can have a good chance into a private company. Sir, what are the chances of getting a spot admission in CCMT? What is the importance of GATE score for that? Yeah, definitely. Even for spot admission, they consider by GATE score, so it is really important. And what are the chances? Well, even I don't know. Spot admission is all matter of luck, so you can try your luck. My GATE score is 713, ranking is 2314. What are the good opportunity I have in private and public sector? Well, with this rank, if you are from open category, 2340, there are very less chances that you will get any call from PSU. But sure, like the one thing is, if you are applying, I am getting like lot of question, repeated question. about private companies and GATE score. So the thing is, you can make first impact. Your GATE score can fetch you till point of interview, but after that you have to perform. Even if you are AR rank 1, so by looking at your rank, you will at max get an interview call. That is what your GATE score will help. So, but for getting a job, you have to really perform. You have to perform good into interview. So your just rank cannot get into any company. My score is 651 for 62 marks. I will get any PSU or MS program in IIT Madras. Well, MSc program, it's very hard, but definitely PSU, it's very difficult to get a call from PSU, and even for MS program in IIT Madras is a bit difficult. Hello sir, hello. With score 465, should I think about IITs or NITs? Well, with score 465, IITs is not a good option. NITs, even in lower NITs, it's very difficult to get with this score. So better you can take a drop for 1 year and prepare again. Can you guide me what I can do to have my own startup in mechanical field? The innovative idea is about a modified tricycle to reduce the human effort by daily laborers. Okay, that is really good. I appreciate that you are looking towards startup. So what you can do is, well, I don't have that much experience, so what I can tell is only general thing. So what you can do is you can make one prototype, working prototype, and there are a lot of government advertisement where you can correlate your product with that. So once you have built your prototype, you can write a proposal for government sponsored project. So in this way you can get a funding, or you can even look for any capital ventures for funding your startup. Is it better to go with industrial safety engineering? How can we grow in that field? Okay, the thing is, better means I don't know with what you are comparing industrial safety, but see, the thing is, you can go into any branch, but the one thing you have to make sure is you have to be into top into that branch. Like not only score wise, you don't have to score good, but you should have also overall picture. What are the current things going on in India, around the world? All this you should be very updated. So you choose any field, you have a bright future if you are into top category into that field. Sir, is score 395 for a SC category is useful in getting admission to any good college? Can I hope for IITs or NITs? Please reply. Okay, 395 in SC category, you can definitely get call from NITs. You cannot expect a call from Trichy, Warangal, going by the previous year cutoff. It is very difficult to get into good college, good NITs. But with your score, you can get call from Agartala, Silchar, then industrial safety in Trichy, Kurukshetra. All these NITs you can try. Any idea about prevailing startups in mechanic field? As what I come to know through Google and your story is there are very less startups in mechanical field. Well, I don't have much idea about startup in mechanical field in India, so it's really difficult to answer your question. Sorry. That is what. The next question is, do private companies hire on GATE score? I think I have already answered this question. No, they don't hire on your GATE score. They just give you an interview call on the basis of your GATE score. But then you have to perform the interview. Sir, does job experience also matter in M.Tech admission? Or if you don't have job experience after graduation for 2 years, does that have any negative impact? No, the thing is, in mechanical engineering, if you are applying for mechanical branches, most of the admission are direct admission. So there your background doesn't really matter. And even if in interview, if you have job experience, so they don't consider your job experience that much. But it's not like management. In management, if you are getting into IIMs, your job experience for 2-3 years is a really good. It will be a very good in your resume. But getting for M.Tech, it doesn't help that much. But it might help you indirectly in cracking the interview. So that's it. Sir, can I get M.Tech nuclear engineering in IIT Kanpur with GATE score 602 and rank 6288? Well, IIT Kanpur nuclear, I am not very sure, but looking at last year thing, there are chances that you might get into IIT Kanpur nuclear. So you should definitely apply and wait for the call. Good evening, sir. Is this true that this year the number of seats for master and postgraduate course in India have been increased from 1400 to 10,000? No, I don't think so. There is so substantial increase in postgraduate program. So that's it. Can I get energy science engineering in IIT Bombay, as the cutoff is very low and my GATE score is 602? Well, you can try for that, but I am not very sure whether you will get or not. But it is advisable that you should apply for that thing. Maybe in second or third round you might get. What you say about IIT Gandhinagar? Well, I will just say that you first go for established NITs. If you are not getting into top 7 IITs, you go for good NITs. Good NITs as in you can go for NIT Trichy, Warangal, Suratkar, rather than getting into IIT Gandhinagar. PhD College of Engineering, CAP or VGTI. How do you compare this college in terms of placement in thermal branch? Well, the placement scenario for the rest of the college are more or less same. So there you cannot really compare this college in terms of placement. I will say all of them will be like on an equal ground. My rank is 585 and score 809. Will I get a PSU call? Yeah, there is very high probability that you will get a PSU call. So please do apply for PSU. You have got a good chance. What is the okay? My GATE score is 688. What is the chances to get admission into NIT Suratkal in mechatronics? Well, I will just check. So if you are in NIT Suratkal, the open category cutoff for mechatronics was 715, and your score is 688. So 688 is very close to 715. So I will suggest you should definitely apply. Okay, this is the third round cutoff last year's. So you should definitely apply for NIT Surathkal. You have got a chance, but I'm not sure whether you will surely get or not. Can I get a chance in paper technology branch in IIT Roorkee at 50 marks and general category gate score 520? Well, paper technology is not not lot of people apply for paper technology, but with your score, there is a slight chance that you can get into IIT Roorkee. So I will suggest you should apply for IIT Roorkee. What is the scope in renewable energy or environmental science for mechanical engineering? Well, for renewable energy, there is, I will say, there is a good scope since this government is focusing a lot into energy. So, there is scope, but looking for placement point of view, if you are seeing from that, so not very very few company work into non-renewable technologies. So that wise, you have got a good less chance, but definitely maybe in coming 5 or 10 years, you might have a good chance. Sir, do NIT prepare cutoff score wise or rank wise? Because my score is 591, gate 2014, rank 5141. Yeah, sure. Like I said, NITs, there is centralized process for getting admission into NIT. You can log on to this website CCMT and you can get previous year cutoff. Right now, presently, this site is down. So maybe you can wait for a few more days. You can wait for this site to be again functioning, and you can download the cutoff list, and you can compare your previous year cutoff with your score. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. I hope this session was helpful.